Brookhaven, there are various cars. To the right, you can pick any car you want. You can grab a really cool GTR or even this hideous car. But today, I want to test something very important. Over here on the right, there are these spoilers that you can modify on your car. But today, I want to find a way to put lights under the Brookhaven car. And yes, there is actually a way to do that. I also want to test out several myths here. But guys, it seems that my friend made exactly that car, which looks hideous. He said in the chat, my car is the best. I highly doubt that. Look at how his car looks. I said in the chat, this is terrible. Because his car looks horrible. A spoiler is crooked. It's literally crooked. I said in the chat, come here. I need to show this to him. I said in the chat, you see this? I hope he noticed the bug he made. Not only that, but I think he realized this, especially since he removed the spoiler. He said in the chat, pretend you didn't see that, so I'll pretend I didn't see it. For sure. But he said in the chat, now let's see who makes the best car of all. Obviously, it's me. And he just left without any reason. But I'm going to grab mine and modify it here. First, I'll change the spoiler and put it on this part, and I'll even make it red. Now I'm going to have to take him to the mechanic to finish the modifications, and I'll also show you how to put lights under the car. It's really very easy. First, I need to go up here and change the color of the car. Okay, my car is ready, and it looks really beautiful. You can tell it's well decorated, all red, and just perfect. But I want to see how the player's car looks. It seems like he's coming over here. Oh my god, his car looks really strange. It has totally different mean tires. I said in the chat, what is this? I've never seen such an ugly car in my entire life. He said in the chat, at least it's fast. Sounds suspicious. But now, I'm going to start testing the myths because there are a lot of myths I want to test today, including putting lights under the car. So, for the first one, I need to come to the hospital because it's very important, and it seems like he's coming here too and went straight past. Oh my god, guys, that player isn't very smart. He came back and crashed his car again. He simply doesn't know how to play the game and hit my car. But guys, I'm coming to the hospital. He's coming here too. I'll park here. And what did he do? He's just going inside here. He said in the chat, is it good now? If he thinks so, that's okay. But guys, now that I'm in the hospital, I have to go inside and click on the button for my avatar. By the way, first, I'll grab this item because it's going to be very important. I'll select this item in my hand and click on the avatar. Now I'll put this square character. I'm exactly like this. And now I'm going to resize my avatar. Okay, I did it again, and it finally worked. You can see that this thing is completely bugged. It's just moving here in a really weird way. But my friend said in the chat, wow, let me try. Okay, go ahead, because I want to see if he can do it. First, he has to grab that item he just picked up. Now he has to put on a square avatar. It was exactly that one, and it worked perfectly. Look at what happened to his avatar. We're bugged, completely bugged, and he's even laughing. But guys, this is the best bug of all because it looks like I'm an admin. But no, it's just the object that's completely bugged on my character. But guys, here on the left, there's the letter F that I can press. I want to press it to see what happens. I pressed it right here, and nothing changed. They're just secret animations that you can use here, but they don't affect the bug at all. He said in the chat, this is so cool. What's next? What's coming now is the best of all. I even took off this item because I won't need it anymore. He also needs to take it off and follow me because I need to do something very important. So important that he has to come here to my car instead of going to his, which is simply the ugliest car of all. He said in the chat, the car isn't ugly. I said it really is ugly. He replied in the chat, then let's race. Okay, it looks like he wants to race against me, but he already knows he's going to lose, especially since my GTR is much faster than that car, which is just hideous. Next, we're going to race right here. He said in the chat, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready to win, and it started. I'm in front, and I just won against him. He said in the chat, wait, I'm going to do a secret now. A secret? What secret does he want to keep? He's coming over here to this part. It looks like this time he's going to use a ladder to beat me. I don't think that will work, but let's test it anyway. He's going to do the ladder bug, where he basically has to place a ladder in front and start accelerating. He's accelerating a lot, and I'm ready to win, and it seems like it started. Oh my god, he really gains a lot of speed, and he's just winning. And guys, it seems like it really worked, and he beat me. This time, I'm going to fix that bug to see if I can succeed. I said in the chat, let me test this time. This time it will be me. I'm going to grab a ladder here on the right and place it exactly in this spot. Perfect. Not only that, but I'm ready to start. Great. It seems like it began, but without him telling me. But guys, I'm coming here in front, and I just passed him. I'm winning here quickly. He's just very far behind. Look at the distance he is. He took about 20 seconds longer to arrive, and he lost this time. And it seems like he's sad because he sent a sad emoji, but okay. And guys, to put lights under the car, I need to come to this part of the map, specifically this one. Now I'm going to drop off my car just like this. Perfect. And now on the right, I'm going to grab the star. I'll select the white one and place it right here. Now that I've placed it, I'm going to change the color to red, and I'll repeat this several times. Perfect. I think I'm done, and it looks excellent. Meanwhile, my friend is just holding a flashlight and hasn't done anything to help me. He said in the chat, I'm light now, and I noticed. He turned into the light. I'm driving here to see the result, and you can tell it looks really beautiful. But I'm sure there must be a way to improve this because even though it looks great, there are still mistakes like this, or even more. This side is hideous. He said in the chat, it's ugly. You have to see the other side. This one is nice, but this side is very ugly. But I'm going to teach you guys how to improve that, to make it look much better. better. But guys, what's happening up here? There are a lot of cars parked, and it seems like one of them had an accident. He crashed into that pole. But what's going on here? He said in the chat, now give me all the money I earned. I don't understand. And he really delivered. But from what I noticed, this player here is very arrogant. He's taking advantage of the fact that people have slower cars than his to win. He said in the chat, I'm going to be the next one, the next loser. Not really, quite the opposite. I'm going to get revenge for what happened to that player, and this time I'm going to win against you. And it looks like he's going for it to race against me. Next, I'm not going to let him win. I'm coming to this part to race against him. He said in the chat, what is that? That's hideous. I think he's talking about this light, that this side looks nice, but the other side is very ugly. But guys, I'm ready to beat him in this race. Good, it seems like it started, and I just passed him, and I won. Perfect, I beat him quickly. And he said in the chat, that doesn't count, so let's go again. We're coming here for the next race to simply beat him again. I'm coming to this part to race right here. Okay, it seems like it started. I'm in front to win against him, and it looks like I crashed my car, but I landed right. He crashed his car, and I won again, in an amazing way. But it seems that back there, he crashed his car. He realized I had one. He just ran away, and it looks like he can't accept that he lost. My friend said in the chat, let's make the car lights look better. That's true, because it looks hideous. I basically need to improve this here. So guys, I'm coming to this part, and I'm going to turn my car exactly here. That didn't work. Okay, I'm trying one last time. I'm going to go up a bit higher than usual, and I'll drop right here. Perfect! It worked! The car is completely flipped, so I'm going to have to start modifying it. And it seems that again, my friend was just holding a flashlight instead of helping me. But guys, I'm going to start removing this and these others too because I want to make this perfect, and I'm going to activate this colorful button on the right, and now I'll place it exactly here, and perfect! I managed to place it perfectly, and now it looks much better. Now that I've done this once, I'll have to do it again, but on the other side. My friend said in the chat, this is going to be hard. It really will be difficult, but it won't be impossible. This part is already done, and now I just need to do the back. I'll take the opportunity to place some lights in the front too, exactly in this spot, and on the other side as well, just like this. There we go. Basically, my car is ready, and he went inside to see if the car was ready. Looking at it, it seems that my car is really ready. It's simply perfect. Everything is perfectly placed to look like there are lights under my car. He said in the chat, it had to be perfect, and it really does look perfect. It genuinely seems like an update that was released in Brookhaven, but it's just me who modified the car to make it look like this, and I need to show this to my friends. I'm going right to this house because, for those who don't know, my friend lives here. I won't wake him up because he's sleeping, and he gets really mad if I wake him up. But I said, go ahead, I'll stay here. Obviously, I'm not going to wake him up, and it seems like this friend of mine is going to do that service and is going inside the house. He got banned, literally banned, in record time. He said in the chat, never wake me up. Yeah, it seems like he's really mad, and he said, wow, he noticed that my car is beautiful, simply incredible, really nice. He said in the chat, I have a cool car too. Want to see? Of course, I want to see. He got into my car to take me to his car, and he's going up here. It seems like this is his car, which clearly has two colors, and guys, this is impossible to do. When you take a truck to Brookhaven, you can only apply one color. I'm going to grab exactly this on the right. You just go inside it and paint the whole truck red. It turns red. But now, if I go outside and click exactly this button, it will split the truck from its load. Now I can come up front, change the truck's color, and simply combine it again. And now the truck has two colors, which is exactly what my friend did. I'm coming around back, and it seems he put a sofa here. I'm just checking out how it is to be in his truck. He's coming up front, and it's very different being here, but there's a police officer coming, and that's a problem. He's trying to stop us, but he won't succeed. He just won't stop chasing us, but he's coming after us non-stop. But my friend started accelerating too much, so much that he's coming up front and will really have to jump this part. Oh my god. But apparently, everything's fine. He disappeared. It looks like we escaped from the police, and the truck fell. Oh my god. He said in the chat, run, so let's go, before the police arrive and arrest us, because I can't get caught. He's coming to get my car, but the police showed up and simply arrested him, and it seems like this is the end for my friend. But I'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't see me. I'm just going to run away from here and stay right behind to see what's happening. It looks like he's getting taken away in the police car, and the officer left without even trying to find me. So I'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't see me. I'm going to grab my car and rescue my friend. He's over there, and I said in the chat, jump, because if he does that, I'll be able to rescue him. Perfect. Get in quick. I just rescued him, and let's run away from here. He said in the chat, how am I going to escape? I have an idea. I'm going right to this spot, and I'm going to use this lying animation on the right, and I'll just start flying. Perfect. I'm flying so high. I'm just going to fall into the water, and I'm going to access this secret location that I'm sure the police won't see me at. It looks like my friend is coming here. He finally made it. Now the police officer who came here is trying to do something but just couldn't. He almost got it and then disappeared. Oh my god, he totally glitched out. Let's take advantage of the fact that he's distracted and messing around a lot, and let's get out of here. Okay, I'm coming back. Right at this spot, there is another secret place that you definitely didn't know about. I'm going to press this button right here and go down, and we have a totally secret room that you guys have probably never seen before. He said in the chat, he's coming here. Wait, is he really? I'll see if that's true, because I really really doubt it. It seems like he's actually coming here and has found the secret tunnel that I thought he didn't know about. Okay, we need to hide in here. Over to the right. I'm going to grab this bed, exactly this one, and now I need to go through the wall right here because, coming this way, there's a secret passage that takes me to this area outside, and my friend arrived here too. Now I'll remove this bed. Perfect! There's no way he knows we're here. It seems like he went below, but he doesn't know where we are, and we totally outsmarted him here. This game that I'm in now is Brookhaven, better known as Brookhaven 1, but today I want to test the second version of Brookhaven because this is the original version of the game. But I want to test the best copies to see which one is better. So I called my friend, who's right here, to check this out with me. He said in the chat, let's go to the first game. So let's go, because I'm really curious to see if it's actually better than Brookhaven or not. I said in the chat, follow me. But before entering the game, this is what the original Brookhaven looks like. We have a lot of things here, and also the cars on the right. But now I'm here in the first copy of all, and you can see it's very different. He said in the chat, wow, this really looks great. True, this game looks excellent. Guys, I'll check out the cars available. And a very different car just passed by, a really beautiful car. But looking here on the right, there are several different cars that don't exist in the original game. So I'm going to take the prettiest one, which I believe is this one. Guys, simply a supercar that doesn't exist in the original game. And even a friend showed up here, but this car is really fast. It has a very high speed, and you can see that the map is simply huge. There's this house that exists in the original game, but I want to see the entire map. He said in the chat, let's check out the houses. Really? So let's see that. I'm going back here to see what the houses look like in this game. I'm going up right here, and there are several different houses on the right. You can see that the houses here are basically the same as in the original game, just like this house, which is simply a house you already know. I also know it, but it has a different door here. My friend said in the chat, wow, this is different. True, it's really very different. Guys, even the house's lock is different, but coming inside, you can see that the house is quite similar to the original game. It's basically the same thing. But in this game, the original game in this house doesn't have two sofas. They really only have one, while in this game, there are two sofas. But guys, it seems my friend is going up the stairs. I'm coming here too to see how this looks. You can see that some things have changed, like this here, which is a little different in Brookhaven, but it's really the same. And guys, this version of the game is simply amazing, but I'm going to leave here. Even the doors work, which is impressive. Here on the right, we have animations that are exactly like those in Brookhaven, literally the same. He said in the chat, this is really cool. Let's see the whole map. Okay, guys, let's check that out because we haven't seen the entire map yet. So I'm going to take this car, or no, I'll take another car this time. I'm going to take exactly this one, which is simply very beautiful. So I'm getting inside to drive it. I'm waiting here for my friend, who's coming along. He has just arrived here. Now let's check out the entire map. You can notice that there's a giant sign here, which I think is to tell people to pick up their house here. But I don't want a house right now, so I'm going to come over here, and you can see that we have a park here, totally different. He said in the chat, this game is really Brookhaven too. I can't believe it. So it looks quite similar, but it's just the first game I'm going to check out today because I'll be looking at several other games to see which one is better. And coming here, you can see that there's a lot of different stuff. It's basically that camp house we have in Brookhaven, just a little different because it looks like it's been renovated with a lot of new things. It's more spacious, and there's also a totally new bathroom here, which is quite interesting. He said in the chat, hey, check this out. Okay, I'm going back to see what he wants to show me. And guys, it seems he's looking over here, but in front of us, there's something giant and yellow. I'm going to grab the binoculars on the right, and unfortunately, there are no binoculars, so we'll have to go over there to check it out. Next, he's coming back here, but I'm going to switch cars. On the right, I'm going to take a different car, a Bugatti. Guys, this Bugatti is really beautiful. I'm sure it must be very fast. So I'm coming up here to test its speed, and it really is very fast, maybe too much. I even bumped into another car coming up here, which also crashed. But guys, we have a giant amusement park here that doesn't exist in the original game, and I don't know where the entrance is. It's probably right here. So I'm coming up here, and my friend said in the chat, wow, this is amazing. I said in the chat, true. Guys, this location is really different. I'm coming down this street to get to the amusement park because I really want to test this out, but I'm a bit scared of falling into the sea, and I actually fell. My friend is going to have to get out of the car because it basically sank, and it looks like he's a little scared. But guys, I'm coming up here, and I'm going to have to climb up this way. I'm getting up here via the stairs, and my friend is coming up too. Guys, we have a giant slide here that looks simply incredible. My friend arrived and said in the chat, you go first, and I don't want to go first, okay? I'm a bit scared to go down here, but he came, and he's just stuck inside. Finally, he's trying to go down, but he can't. Okay, let me see if I can do it. Guys, I don't know what happened, but finally, I made it now. I'm going down here. This is very different, and it seems he is too. He's coming here. But guys, the player is passing through the tunnel. I don't know why he went in there, but okay. Finally, I reached the end, and it was very interesting. These are the police cars from the game. I didn't understand why my friend is bald. Suddenly, he went bald every time he goes in here. It's kind of weird. But coming up here, I don't think you can get mansions, or can you? Because it seems like you can. I'm coming to get a mansion, but it just doesn't let me get one here. But now I managed to do it. Here on the right, you can see there are several houses you can take, but it's just a normal house. In the game, we also have this building and this new basketball court. I asked in the chat, what rating does this game deserve? I want to see what my friend thinks. He said 10. Okay, then let's go to the next game. Okay, I'm here in the next game, and my friend says in the chat, wow, this looks perfect. This game seems quite interesting so far. There's a lot of new stuff in it, including this car. It has cars like this one, which is just an incredible car. And again, my friend is bald, but I'm coming up here to see everything the game has. It seems very similar to the original Brookhaven. It doesn't seem like there's anything special about it. My friend said in the chat, this game doesn't seem good. I really agree with him. It doesn't look very good. You can see that there are several houses up front, and there's even a very nice truck, which I'm going to drive because it seems much better than my car. Look, he got here too, and I wonder if this car can climb mountains. I'm going up this mountain, and it really can. Guys, I'm seeing that the houses in this game all have residents. There aren't any houses available for me to take. Or maybe there is, and it's exactly this one. Or not, because there are just no houses here, while in the original Brookhaven, there are. Okay, that's a bit strange. He said in the chat, go to another house. So let's go. It seems this time he's the one who took the car. So let's go. There are a lot of people here at the start, but I'm going to take a house right here. And it seems there's already a player here, but I try to take the house, and I can't. Okay, this is the worst game ever. My friend said in the chat, this game is bad. I give it a 0. I agree. This game is terrible. Okay, I'm in the next game, and my friend said in the chat, this game seems good. This game, for those who don't know, is from Poland. It has several customized cars, and the entire map is customized. I'm going to take exactly this car. My friend is going to come inside, but for some reason, he can't, so he'll have to come up here carefully so he doesn't fall. But guys, looking at this entire game, you can see it has a lot of new things, buildings that don't exist in the original game, and also very nice houses. Guys, this house is amazing. Seriously, this house is very beautiful. He said in the chat, wait, is it already night? True, it's already night, which is a bit strange, but we have this door here, which has 2 very interesting snack bars. The entire map is customized. Even the school has the Polish flag, and it looks very nice. Even this part is open, and this hotel sign is simply beautiful. It's customized in the colors of Poland. Even the mall looks really nice. I think this game deserves a very high rating. I said in the chat, this game is good. I give it a 9, and my friend said 10. This is the next game, which is Brookhaven, but with ducks. It has a lot of people playing, which is really impressive. And my friend is right here and said in the chat, hello, guys, this game is literally a Brookhaven with ducks. You can see we have several houses that are quite similar to Brookhaven. I'm going to take this one. On the left, you can see there are 4 houses, and I'm going to take this one. My friend just got here and is checking out my house. Here we have several pictures of ducks, lots of ducks. He said in the chat, this is so cute, and I really agree. This is so cute. This game is simply amazing. I'm in the next game. My friend said in the chat, this is incredible. True, this game seems excellent. It looks like Brookhaven 2. The beginning is totally customized. Even the building that's here at the start has been removed, which, for those who don't know, is in the original Brookhaven. We have this fountain here, which has been totally removed from the game. But guys, we have a slightly different car here that I'm going to drive, and my friend came along too. Guys, there's a lot of new stuff here. I want to see all of it, you know? You can see that the gas station is quite expensive. Actually, it's really expensive. There are also some buildings back there. But first, I'm coming up here because I want to check out the houses. You can see we have several different houses, like this one that doesn't exist in the original game. I don't know if you can open the garage. Probably you can, but I don't know how. So I'm going inside to open it. There are these 2 buttons. I'm going to press this one first, then this one, and it seems to have worked. The gate's basically opened, and my friend is bringing the car right here to park inside. Guys, everything in this game is perfect. We have very beautiful houses, and the houses from the original game have been renovated. Everything here is completely modified, and unfortunately, it's also a bit buggy. He said in the chat, let's check out the other cars. True, so let's see that. The problem is that I don't know where the other cars are. I literally don't know, but I'm coming up here to see if I can find another car. You can see we have a totally different building here, which is apparently the city newspaper. You can see that this looks really nice. The person who made this game really put in a lot of effort to create a great game, and we have the city newspaper here, which is really cool. It looks quite realistic. There's even a camera and much more. But I'm going down here because I want to understand what this is. It's basically a highway that's been modified. There's a diner on the right and also many traffic signs, like this one. Okay, there are no cars passing. I'll go up here, and everything looks much nicer than in the original game. He said in the chat, this car is really slow. Let's try to find another one. It seems he reset. So I reset here too to go back to the start. It looks like there are other cars right there, so let's grab them. But first, what is this? Oh, clicking this button spawns this car, which I don't want anymore. Instead, I'm going to take exactly this one because it looks excellent, and it really is. This car is simply very fast. Wait, what's this? What did I see back there? We have the new fire truck here, which looks really cool. He said in the chat, hey, this is the best game so far. I also agree. This game is simply amazing. There's basically a lot of new stuff. A giant bridge that I'm heading over to see what's at the end, and it looks like we have a new island in the game that I've never seen before. Apparently, the name of this island is exactly that, and it seems my friend is just impressed because this game is really cool. We have a lot of things here that aren't in the original game, like this door, which has some food spilled on the floor. We also have this other thing, which is apparently a bank, a coffee shop, and also this place that's empty. There's a building that hasn't been finished yet. There are also many interesting houses here, and there's even a school, but I'm going back to see what else is in the game. In this part, we literally have a train. But where is this train? Okay, it seems like it's pretty far away, so I'll move on. We have another store here that has several interesting cars. I think I'll take exactly this one because it looks very fast. I think my friend really likes this car. He's trying to get in, but he can't. Okay, he really can't. I said in the chat that I'd test the car and then come back. But guys, after testing the car, you can see it's simply very fast. I'm going to test it on the highway to see its maximum speed. Well, coming up here, if I press a specific key, it activates the nitro. My god, guys, this is simply so fast, way too fast. I'm coming back here to this part. I'll try to take off flying, but it didn't work, so I'm going to pick up my friend in this car because it looks really cool, and this time he managed to get inside. He even said in the chat, finally, true, he finally managed to get in. Guys, come up here. We have new parts of the map here. There's even a helicopter flying over there, and it looks like we have another player who is also testing the game, guys. But coming over here to the left, we have a completely renovated park that looks simply beautiful. And wait, over there we have a tunnel. I have to go there immediately. I don't know how I'm going to get back there, but I'll try. Okay, it seems I'll have to go back and climb this mountain. He said in the chat, this is the best game ever. I agree. We have the park of that school, which is very nice, but I'm going up here because I have to turn right to get to the tunnel. There's even a subway here, but upon reaching the tunnel, you can see it's an underwater tunnel, meaning it's under the water, but there's really nothing here besides that. It even says here, coming soon. Okay, you can't go further because there's nothing here. Oh my god, someone just fell there, and they fell a lot, but I'm going back. This time I want to climb the mountain. I'm coming up here. I'm going to try to climb this part, but I'm starting to think the car won't make it. Or maybe it will. Perfect. I managed to climb up here, but my friend seems to have fallen down, and the car disappeared. Oh my god, he fell down there. He fell a lot. But guys, we have a flashing light here, which is pretty strange. I'm actually stuck. Guys, I'm just stuck here. Perfect. I managed to get out. And here we have the person who made the game, and we also have a totally different waterfall that looks simply beautiful, but it's also a bit rough. It seems this waterfall isn't finished, but it's pretty nice in my opinion. Okay, I gave it a rating of 10, and he also gave it a rating. It seems he liked this game so much that he rated it 1,000,000, but this game really is incredible. Hey guys, Brookhaven updated, and you can see on the right that a lot of new things were released. I want to check out everything that launched today in the update to see what changed, and for that, I called my friend to help me with this. He even said here in the chat, let's go, let's check out the new update. So let's go! First guys, I'm going to need to grab a car on the right, specifically this red one, because it's the new car that launched in the update, and I'm sure you've never seen it before. It's similar to the police car, but it has this different light in the front. Also, it's red, and the top is completely red, unlike the police car, which is quite different. I'm going to take it on the right to compare and see the differences. Here on the right, I'm going to grab exactly this one, and you can see that both are very similar, but the colors are different, and also the top part is totally different. But anyway, they are very similar. Or not, the back part is quite different. He said there in the chat, wait, this isn't the right car. Seriously? So which car is the right one? But guys, it looks like he's coming right here in front and just took this one. Wow, these two cars are very similar. I hadn't noticed that, but they're literally the same. Even the front headlight is very similar, and the back is practically the same. But this car also doesn't have much decoration, while this one has a lot of decoration. But I want to do a speed test. I said in the chat, let's have a race. I want to see who's going to win, if it's going to be me with this new car or my friend who took that other car, which is a bit older. But I'm going to set the speed to the maximum, just turbocharged. Perfect. My car is really fast. I'm ready to beat him. But wait, he also said turbo 3 here. Maybe he put that on, and now there's a chance. Not so rare that I might lose. But guys, I'm ready to start, and it just began. But I'm coming in front, and quickly I won. I really won the race by a lot. He said in the chat, that was very close. He almost beat me, but thankfully I won. And he even came in here. But guys, for those who don't know, by pressing this button on top of the siren, it activates the siren, which is really interesting. It starts flashing the car a lot. And by the way, a lot of things changed here. Some things were modified on the map. I'll show you. He said in the chat, first, let's try to modify this vehicle. True, here on the right, I'm going to grab the props and just take the spoiler. I want to see with you guys the secrets that were released in the update, but you can see that the spoiler just looked horrible. So I'm going to remove it because it basically wasn't worth it. It just looks awful. But I said here in the chat, I can't. He said in the chat, okay, then leave the car. Make it lower. True. I'm going to lower this. Make it exactly like this. And now this looks really beautiful. This car has really improved a lot. But guys, coming here to the front, we have the new building that was launched on the map, where we have a parking lot that I accidentally passed by. But I'm going to leave the car right here. Perfect. I parked here, and I'm coming to the pier to see how it looks. But my friend is coming here behind, apparently sitting on the chairs. So okay, he just got tired and is sitting here in the chair. But guys, this pier looks really nice. You can see it's huge. And coming here to the front, we have these spots where you can grab the boats. I can get to this part and basically take my boat, like this one. I can grab it and leave here. I said in the chat, follow me, because if he stays back there, I won't take him. Okay, he's finally arriving here. After a long time, he's coming. He got into the boat, but unfortunately, you can't come here. I'm going to press this button in the back. I said in the chat, go over there, and I'm serious. Unfortunately, he's going to have to come back here. In fact, he came the same way and stayed right here. But guys, now I'm going to take him for a ride, but it's not going to be a normal ride. I'm going to start accelerating as much as I can, just to scare him. By the way, there's a new bug here, but I'm coming here to the front. He said in the chat, stop, sorry, but unfortunately, I can't. I'm going to accelerate as much as I can to just jump this part. And will it work? Look, I jumped right here and it worked. But guys, I'm arriving at the next pier, which is exactly this one because I want to see how it looks. You can see it's very similar to the previous one. It's basically the same. The only thing that changes in this one is the color of this object, which is yellow here, and the previous one is blue. Really very similar, but I'm heading to the next one, which is right next to it. There are only 3 piers in the game. These 2 I just saw, and the next one I'm arriving at in front. I'm getting right here, and I'm just going to jump in. Perfect! And this one is simply red, and that's the only difference between each pier. But my friend is arriving here, and it seems like he's a bit angry. After everything I did, obviously he's a bit mad. But wait, he grabbed the axe. Why? But I think it's better to get out of here before my situation gets worse. I'm going to grab a car on the right to escape from here, specifically this one. Okay, I'm leaving here exactly at this part. But one more thing that changed in the game that you might not have noticed are basically the trees. They changed here. They were orange, but now they're basically normal. This one is red, this one too, and this one here. I'm here in the old version of Brookhaven, and you can see that this tree was green, not red like it is now. There really weren't any red trees. They were all green. It's a bit strange because now there are a lot of red trees around the map. I just don't understand why. But by the way, my friend got here and said in the chat, let's go. So let's go. I think he's already seen this car. But guys, I want to see the secrets in the update. You can see that we have this computer inside, which has a lot of different codes here. But one thing you definitely didn't notice is that coming to this part, we have the fire station, which looks normal, right? But it's not normal. This has been modified. It's totally different. This part has this logo, which is simply new because in the old version of Brookhaven, there was exactly this logo, which is really different from the new logo we have here. Inside, things are basically the same. Nothing in here was modified. It's literally the same. The main change was this logo, which is on the car too. But I'm going to check on the right, in the job section, to see if that was modified too. But apparently not. The job logo is the same. It hasn't been modified, which is a bit strange. He asked in the chat, are there any other secrets? There are other secrets. I'm going to have to grab this other car on the right, just this one. And here, his logo was also modified. It was completely changed, and now it looks much better and more realistic this way. Now it really looks like a real firefighter. But coming here to the front, there are more things I want to see. And he's spinning around back there suddenly. I just didn't understand why he did that. But okay, guys, there's something really crazy you can do here. For those who don't know, I can come to this part, just get right here, and put a car inside. But there's something really strange that happens. It starts flying in a really weird way. I just can't come here in front. Even if I try, I can't get through. That's because the tire isn't touching the ground to be able to move. He said in the chat, grab the monster truck. True, but first, I'm going to try to increase the suspension, and even doing that, I can't. I try to come to the front, but it just won't work. Wait, I managed to, but not very well. So guys, I'm going to delete these cars because they didn't work very well. I'm going to grab the monster truck on the right, which is exactly this one. Alright, I got it, and you can see that it also can't move because, no matter how it looks, the tire isn't touching the ground. But if I modify the car and raise the suspension, it will probably work. And I did it! Now I can come here in front without any problem. The only issue is that I can't advance here because there's an invisible barrier, and I can't get past it, which makes it impossible to come here. He said in the chat, maybe not much. Look, what is he going to do? Guys, I didn't really understand what he's planning, but he left here, and wait, he suddenly came up front to grab a mansion. I just don't understand why he took that mansion, but I see him going inside, apparently to grab the jet. I just don't understand why, but he's coming out here with the jet. I still don't get why he did that. It just doesn't make sense. But it seems like he's coming to pick me up. Oh my god, he's completely bugged out underground. He said in the chat, let's grab a car in the middle of the air. Wait, I think I get it. Guys, I understand what he wants to do. He just wants to fly out to grab a car in the middle of the air and make it appear over there. Exactly here. He's flying toward his house. Exactly that one. Now I'm going to test this bug and let's see if it works. Guys, I'm going to have to get out of his car now. Over here on the right, I'm going to grab the new car that launched in the update. Exactly this red one. I'm going to spawn it here. And he's coming down here, and it really worked. I'm going to come down too to drive this car. By the way, that other one fell. But guys, this bug actually worked, which is really bizarre, because I didn't think this would work, but it really did. And he's laughing here. The only problem is that I'm stuck inside. I can't get out of here. Wait, I'm stuck in this other part. I don't know how I got stuck here. I just don't know. But I managed to get back. He said in the chat, wait, try that again. Does he want me to go through that part again? Okay, if he wants, then I'll do it. But this time with speed speed. I'm coming back here, and I'm going to accelerate a lot here in front to see if this works. Look, I passed here and the car is just really bugged. It's half outside and half inside. But guys, one thing that was released here on the right is that now the prop limit is 75. I want to see if that's true. So I'm going to grab a giant house in the game, just this mansion, specifically this one on the right. And now I'm going to have to put 75 items in the house to see if the limit is indeed 75 or not. He said in the chat, I can't believe you're going to do that. And yes, I'm really going to do it. I'm going to place 75 lights. So I'm going to start putting down lights. Alright, I placed 10. Here are 10 lights. I'm going to arrange them in rows, meaning there will be several rows that will total 75 lights. And my friend is actually coming here to help me with this too. I said in the chat, wait, I'll place the items first. First it's going to be me, and then him. Alright, I placed 32, which is half of what I need to reach my limit. And you can see there are a lot of lights here, just a lot of stuff. But now I'm going to finish my work. I just placed 70 items, and there are only 5 left to reach my limit. So I'm going to put down 5 items, and this one is the last one. So can I place more? I'm going to test this now, and I can really place even more. Guys, I just exceeded the limit. The limit was 75, but I placed more than 80 items, which is more than what the game owner said it was, which is a bit strange. Okay, it seems I've now reached the limit, which is simply 80 items. In other words, he said it was 75, but it's really 80. We have 80 items here, and you can see there are a lot of lights in the house. But I have a question because it says here on the right that I can place 70 items in the house and also 70 items in the map. So I just reached my item limit in the house. Can I place items outside too? Let's see. I'm trying here and it worked. In other words, I can place items outside as well if I want. So I can put 80 items here and also 80 outside. I'm going to test this. I'm going to make several rows and start placing these items non-stop. Alright, I placed 40 items. So we have 80 items here and another 40 over here, which means 120 items. But I can still place more items. Alright, I placed 70 items here. Now I just need 10 more to reach my limit. I placed 80 items, which is basically my limit. But I'm going to try to place another item right here, and it worked. So, the item limit for the house is 80, but the limit for items outside the house is more than 80. I want to see what that limit is. So I'm going to start placing items. And the limit is 81 because I can't place anymore, no matter how hard I try. Guys, but my friend is just sitting here doing nothing, which is kind of weird. But he said in the chat, I'm resting now. How are you resting when you haven't done anything? Guys, I'm going to ban him. He's going to get banned. But I couldn't. I said in the chat, at least help me. But look, he's coming here because I want to test something else. I want to do a car meetup. I'm going back here. But in the meantime, my other friend is trying to place as many pizzas as he can. And there are quite a few. But I'm arriving at the front because we have this parking lot. I'm going to leave this car right here. He said in the chat, delete this car. Let's just take race cars. That's true. Let's do that. I'm going to delete this car. And here on the right, I'm going to grab this Ferrari. Perfect. I'll leave it right here. And my friend took exactly this, which is basically not a race car, but a really ugly car. He said in the chat, car. Good, right? But I disagree. But guys, I'm going back here because it seems this area is full of pizzas. I want to see if that's true. Guys, I see here there are just so many pizzas. And incredibly, there are 80 pizzas, which is basically the limit. There are pizzas flying here. And that's starting to lag the server. You can see that the player here is really lagging because these items are making Roblox very laggy. I didn't know that. So if you want to crash the server you're on, just place a lot of items. Guys, my friend is coming back here. And you can see he's very lagged out. He's lagging a lot. He's trying to get through this part and almost can't. But I'm going back to finish my car meet because I haven't finished yet. I'm arriving exactly here in front. I'm going to leave this car right here. And it looks like my friend is coming out from behind to grab his, which is a Bugatti. Simply very beautiful. But guys, the car meet is looking great. But we need more cars because there aren't many people yet. But my friend took this car, which is just really beautiful. I also placed these lights to make it look nicer. There are 9 cars in total, which is quite a lot. Today I'm in Brookhaven, and I want to test some weird myths about Brookhaven, myths that no one knows how they work. For this, I called my friend, who is right here, and he said in the chat, look, what happened? But guys, he took this item and made his avatar square, and now this item fell to the ground. For those who don't know, this actually works. Just grab this medical item on the right, equip it, make the avatar square, resize it, and it's perfect. I have this item that's flying in a really crazy way, and he said in the chat, let's go, so let's go. I'm following him to see what the next secret will be. It looks like he came to the subway. And he said in the chat, go down the stairs because there's a secret there. A secret? Guys, he didn't specify the secret much. But well, I'm going down and nothing happened. Actually, everything seems normal. I said in the chat, I don't understand. Seriously, I don't understand. But it looks like he's going down here to show something down below. And he said in the chat, click here. Okay, I have to click right on this part. I clicked, and now, guys, he's coming over here and passing through the wall. True, I had forgotten about that. But by clicking this button, I can simply walk through the wall and enter this totally secret place that you've never seen before. It's It's right here at the start, and there's a lot you can do here. He said in the chat, yo, I'm going to decorate here, and you're going to look for other secrets. Next, decorate this part and make a totally secret house while I look for other secrets. Well, he started building a house. Guys, it's really impressive that you can make a house down here, literally under the map. And well, he placed a table right here, and also a sofa in front. I just didn't understand why. Wait, I think I got it. He put a TV here, and now he can watch it, but there's a problem. The TV is cut in half. Anyway, I'm going to take advantage of this and look for other secrets while he stays there. But guys, I'm going to this house because there's something a bit strange. There are two emojis, one of a block and another of a toilet. I believe it's Skibbity Toilet. I said in the chat, what does this mean? Because I didn't understand. There's a player inside who seems a bit mad, and he even put up this sign. It doesn't make sense. But he said in the chat, I hate Skibbity Toilet. Okay, I didn't understand why he said that, but okay, if he hates it, I don't care. He asked in the chat, do you like Skibbity Toilet? I don't know why he's asking this, but I replied in the chat, I don't know. Seriously, I really don't know. And he said in the chat, just answer yes or no. Do you hate Skibbity Toilet? Well, I think not. I said in the chat, no, because I don't hate it. In fact, it's pretty cool. But guys, he took this item and is trying to ban me. I'm not going to let you do that. Guys, he wants to ban me from his house. He said in the chat, if you step here again, you're banned. Okay, I get it. He even went back inside and is keeping an eye on everything. But little does he know that I will come back. Guys, I'm going over to the corner to enter through this other door. But unfortunately, he just noticed. He's right here in the corner, hiding, thinking I didn't see him. Guys, I need to find a way to get into his house. But there's a problem. There's no other way in. His house is completely locked unless I do a glitch. Over here on the right, I'm going to grab a bed, which will be exactly this one. Now I need to go to his house and simply walk through the wall. But he's watching everything. He's basically following me to see if I'm going to enter or not. Guys, I'm going to walk through the wall right here. But there's just one problem. He's coming back and is just watching. Now he's laughing and calling me a noob. But guys, it seems like he's going back. And finally, he returned to the front because he thinks I can't get into the house. But actually, I can. I just need to go to this part and enter here. Okay, I'll remove this bed. Actually, I'll leave it right here in case I want to escape. And guys, now I'm in his house. And he didn't even notice. Well, actually, he did notice. He's running over here. Oh my god, I have to get out before I get banned. And he's coming after me. But guys, I'm going to have to go up here. Okay, I'm going here. And now I have a secret spot that you definitely haven't seen. But he's over there and doesn't know where I am because he didn't see me enter the secret passage where we have two candies, this chocolate and also another chocolate. And why that is here, I don't know. But I believe someone used to live here without the house owner knowing. He's going over there trying to figure out where I am, but I'm not in that place. He just got into that bed and left his house. Guys, he's outside. This is my perfect chance to lock him out. I'm going to grab this ladder on the right, and I'll have to go down to lock him out. I'm going to place this ladder right here so he can't get in. Seriously, if he tries to enter, he won't be able to because I basically locked the door. He's coming back now and just realized what happened. He can't get in here. Even if he tries, he can't. Wait, actually, there's another door right here, and I'm starting to think he's going to use that other door to get inside, and he is. Okay, guys, I have to get out of here and go exactly into the secret part where I'm well hidden. I'm going to stay right here in the back, but to fit in this back part, I'm going to have to shrink my avatar as much as I can. Perfect. Now I can go here. I mean, I still can't, so I'll try to walk through the wall. Great, I'm inside the vault, literally in it, right here. I hope he doesn't notice because it looks like he's coming over and is basically down here trying to figure out where I am. Well, he's looking around and hasn't realized that I'm in the vault, and he just left. That's it. My plan worked. He didn't find out where I am, and now I can simply get out of this vault. There's just one problem. I don't know how to get out. I know how to get in, but getting out is something I don't know. Perfect. I managed it. Over here on the right, I'm going to grab some TNT and simply activate it right behind me. Done. Perfect. Now I'm going to take this money, and it seems like he's back, but I'm already getting out. I'm going to the bathroom to hide in there. Here, for those who don't know, I can hide, and he won't even know I'm here. He came back to that spot. But guys, it looks like there's a player going into his house out of nowhere. I just don't understand why he came here. He asked in the chat, can I use the bathroom? And the other replied, yes, for sure. Okay, it looks like he's going to that bathroom, but guys, little does he know there's simply a ghost here, which is me. Look, he got here and is looking at himself in the mirror. Yeah, looks like he went to the bathroom just to check himself out in the mirror. And he started dancing. That's a bit weird, honestly. But guys, I'm going to show up right here. Look, I'm just going to place a TNT right here and activate it. Perfect. He probably noticed and is just confused. Yeah, it seems like he's scared and just ran out of here. Okay, that was bizarre. He just ran away, afraid of what he saw. The other one said in the chat, this is weird. I'll go check if something's wrong. Okay, he's going to check that spot. Guys, if he comes here, he's just going to find the ghost. And it seems like he came inside and is looking around to see if he finds anything. But guys, I'm going to place a TNT right here in this spot. I think he noticed I'm here. And guys, I have to get out of here immediately because he just realized I'm here and he came inside. But in the meantime, I'm going back through this part because it seems like he's passing by. And now I'm going to go back inside again. I think he's confused because he didn't find anything. And now he just left. No problem. He doesn't even know that I'm coming back here to grab his vault again. I'm sneaking over here without him noticing. Yeah, I think he noticed. Oh my god, I have to grab this urgently before I get banned. I just got the vault. Perfect. And now I'm going to leave his house. Wait, he just left the game now. Okay, that's weird. I don't know how he did that, but I want to hear what he has to say, especially since it's weird having a police officer down here using the subway. He said in the chat, stop, you can't live there. Look, I know it's forbidden to live here, but I don't live there. I said in the chat, I don't live there, but my friend does, and he's the person you should talk to. Okay, it seems like he's coming over and trying to get inside, but he can't. Yeah, unfortunately, he won't be able to arrest my friend. He's saying in the chat, help me. Look, unfortunately, I won't because I don't want my friend to get arrested. I really don't want that to happen, but it looks like he's really sneaking out of there without the police noticing. He went back here, exactly to this spot, to hide. I said in the chat, just click here. Look, right at this spot, there's a button that can be pressed, and apparently, he pressed it and is just coming in here. But my friend is in that secret part and is just coming back here. Let's run out of here before it's too late. Look, he's coming right here. But guys, now I'm going to do a secret where I'll need the help with someone who doesn't have game passes. Because here in Brookhaven, there are several game passes, but I need to find someone who doesn't have them. I asked in the chat, do you know anyone who doesn't have game passes? He replied in the chat, yes, but he lives really far away, at the top of the mountain. Wait, at the top of the mountain? Guys, that's really far. It's basically that giant mountain over there, the place where he apparently lives, and you're telling me I have to go there to test the secret? Yeah, it seems like it. So, over here on the right, I'm going to grab a car suitable for climbing the mountain, a car that can really handle going up without any problems. So, I took exactly this one, and now I'm sure it will work, okay? I'm coming up here in front and have to climb this entire mountain. I managed to flip the car in record time, but I'm going back here to climb exactly this part, which I think will be easier. Not only that, but I'm approaching carefully so I don't fall off the mountain, but my car is almost tipping over. Oh my god, it fell! Guys, my friend fell too. He's over there, but let's keep moving because my car is broken. Okay, next, I'm coming up here, and he's coming up too. But guys, it seems like this is the place I need to go, you know? And there's someone sleeping right here, plus a lot of stuff at the top of the mountain, pumpkin patches, flowers, and several other crops. I asked in the chat, is this your house? Apparently, this is his house. He replied, yes, I love nature. Yeah, I noticed, but I need you to do some things. I said in the chat, grab the skateboard from your inventory, exactly that skateboard on the right. He's going to have to pick it up because this test is going to be very important, and it seems like he grabbed the skateboard. Guys, there's a difference. Mine has this thing here, but his doesn't. And my friend's also has this thing, which is a device I don't know what it's for. It's really weird because the skateboards have differences that they shouldn't have. Apparently, this is a music device, and if you have the music game pass, you can get this device. He said in the chat, wow, I didn't know that. Really, it's a pretty weird secret. But guys, let's grab the next one on the right, which is this scooter. For those who don't know, it also has a secret device right here, while his doesn't have it, but my friend's does, which is exactly this. It's very strange that this device exists. It's really weird. He said in the chat, that's weird. It really is very weird. But guys, grabbing something like the bike, it seems like it doesn't have this device, and you can tell that this bike is the same as this one, literally the same thing. Looking at them side by side and comparing the two bikes, they're the same, and the hoverboard too, which apparently he can't grab, because this hoverboard is paid. It's literally paid, and it seems like after that, he's suddenly leaving. I didn't understand why he left, but okay. But guys, my friend is coming up front to show me a secret, and I want to see what he has to show because it looks like he went down here and is just coming over. I'm going to fall right here. Perfect. I fell in the water. He said in the chat, do you see that red light? What red light? I really see a red light right here, which is very strange. Guys, there's a red light that just appeared here, and at night, you can see it even more. You can tell there's something red down here, which is very weird. But looking down below the map, you can really see that it's a red light, literally under the map. He said in the chat, weird, right? It really is very strange, but there's also another secret up ahead, even weirder than this one. I'm going to have to go exactly to this part because inside this campsite, there's a terrifying secret. I need to check out this part and just go up there, exactly from this spot. Not only that, but I'm heading up, and you can see we have a secret doll, some toys here, a chair, and also a lot of secret stuff, which is very strange because it doesn't make sense to have this in the campsite. But it's here anyway, which is quite weird. Guys, here in Brookhaven, there are several animations. By clicking on the avatar icon, you can see that there are various animations that you can use over here on the right, like this zombie one, where I basically walk like a zombie or even a robot. Maybe what many people don't know is that there are animations not on this list that are totally secret and have been banned from Brookhaven, but you can still use them if you find them, and today I'm going to show you all these animations. And guys, my friends are right here out of nowhere, and my friend asked here in the chat, who are you? So, there's a player right here who looks a lot like Michael Jackson. He said here in the chat, I dance. Want to see? Look, I want to, right? I used this animation so he knows I want to see him dance. And well, he's coming back here and dancing in a really crazy way. Guys, I didn't know you could do this in the game. This is really so cool. He's dancing like Michael Jackson. He said here in the chat, cool, right? So, this is really awesome. But it seems my friend is trying to do this but can't. His looks are a bit weird. So much so that the player looked back here and sent this emoji. Yeah, my friend is being really weird and he's coming back. Guys, this is really strange. Okay, anyway, I'm going to test the secrets with this random random player since my friend is testing these crazy animations. Man, he's really weird, right? He said here in the hat that you use the same animation I'm using. Guys, I think his animation is exactly this one. Look at the way I'm walking. This is really so good. But guys, now the first secret animation of all. There are 3 secret animations, and I'm going to use the first one here. I'll have to click on the avatar and use some IDs. In this case, all these on the screen, I'll have to use them here on the right. Look, I'm going to use the first one, then the second. Perfect. I used 7 IDs, and I look exactly like this. You can see I'm walking in a weird way, actually different. And also, I jump differently. He said in the chat, yo, this is really cool. So, it's just really awesome. But guys, now I have to go to the pool to test the swimming animation. And arriving here to swim, you can see that I look exactly like this. Simply so top. The normal swimming animation in Roblox is exactly this. But with this ID I used, I look exactly like this. By the way, my friend is coming here to see what I did. And he said, wow, but guys, now I'm going to skip this part. Oh, I forgot to show. I swim exactly like this. Now, I'm going to jump right here. And jumping here, I look like this. See? Simply so top. So much so that he came here to fly too. My god, out of nowhere there are a lot of people coming here to fly, right at this pool. I didn't understand why everyone came here out of nowhere, but okay. And my friend, he came back here, and it looks like he got some binoculars and is just looking at something ahead. Wait, what is that? There's a scary player right there, and he just left. This is really strange. What happened? It seems he's going into the secret passage in Roblox and is just going down below. Okay, later I'll go see what he's doing. But first, I want to test the secret animations. And he said in the chat, I'm scared. So now I understand why. I said in the chat that I saw that too. Seriously, I saw all of that. And that's just bizarre. He picked up an axe. I think I understand what he wants to do. He wants to go after that player to see why he was chasing us. Meanwhile, the player is jumping here out of nowhere. But well, he gave me the axe. Thanks. And okay, let's go after him. Meanwhile, this player won't stop jumping. I said in the chat, stop jumping. And he won't stop at all. This is really strange. And he just said in the chat, no. Well, okay, I guess I can understand his side. But guys, let's go after the player to see what he was doing. Wait, but my friend, he fell here. But actually, he's going down below through the secret passage and going here. Look, I'll do that too, because it's a way to cut through and not have to go too far to reach the scary player. Guys, I'm getting here. It looks like my friend is right here. Look, hold the axe because we're in enemy territory. He said in the chat, you go first. I'm not going, okay? No way, because I know it's not very safe here. Okay, guys, I'm getting a bit closer, feeling a bit scared, and my friend seems like he doesn't want to go either because he's scared too. Okay, I said here, stay here where I am. And it looks like he arrived right at this spot, but I'm going to press the secret button, which is going to send him down here. Now he's just in this secret location, but it seems like it's empty here, right? You can see there are no people here. Okay, there's one person, and my friend just noticed that. Guys, how strange. It looks like he's getting closer, but my friend took the axe and is furious. And he said, calm down. I don't know how this works. My friend is getting closer, and the other one here ran away. He's just leaving here, stared at my friend. But guys, I think it's time to use the next ID from Brookhaven. I'm going to click on the avatar and use these 7 IDs, exactly those on the screen. I'll have to use all of these right here on the right to get the secret animation. Perfect. I got the animation, which is exactly this one. He says in the chat, this is kind of ugly. I'm not sure. I found this animation a bit weird, the way I swim here. You can see I swim in a very different way. Okay, this is actually quite interesting. He's laughing in the chat and said, you're a fish. He even used a fish head here. Strange, but guys, I swim here in a really weird way. And now testing the trampoline, I jump exactly like this. Just really strange. He got here too. But guys, I'm going to use this animation on the right to just start flying. Perfect. I'm flying way too much. My god. Hey player, come here. I said in the chat, come here because I want to do a very important test. And it looks like he's coming here, but I'm going to have to grab this item on the right. And basically, he's going to have to carry me, just like this, okay? Now I'm going to click on his character and carry him, and you can see it got completely buggy. And guys, now he's going to drop this item. I'm going to grab it here, and I'm going to carry him, and if I grab and drop this item, you can see that I'm completely buggy. Big is right in front of me, as if I'm carrying him here in Roblox. It's just really buggy. He said in the chat, my god, how did you discover this in the first place? I just found this out by accident. But guys, I want to do a test. What happens if I get here, right on this trampoline, and just jump here? My god, this completely bugs my character. Now, using the lying animation on the right, it just won't work. It's like the player is stuck here. Guys, there's no way to release him at all. But guys, a house appeared right here, and it looks like he's decorating his house with these flowers. Next, I'm going to disturb him to see if I can get banned here while I fix this bug, okay? I'm getting right up front, exactly at this spot, and it looks like he's decorating the house, and it's very nice. He said in the chat, leave now. What? Why? I haven't done anything up to this point, but okay, I'm getting right here to disturb him. He said in the chat, leave before you get banned. I don't care, okay? It seems like he banned me here in Roblox, but guys, I wasn't banned, okay? I can still come into this house, but it looks like Big is banned, and the owner of the house just came back, but my friend said in the chat, help me. What happened? But guys, he sent this screenshot to Discord. and you can see that he's completely buggy. In my view, he's fallen on the ground, but in his view, he seems to be flying. Okay, that's a bit strange. I said in the chat, how can I help you? Because there's not much to do. He said in the chat, I don't know. Wait, I'm going to try to carry him here to see if it works, and it seems like it won't. I'm going to try to carry him by pressing this button, but that won't work either, and it seems like he came back here. Hey, is everything okay? He really left. He came back here, and he said in the chat, finally, I'm okay. I noticed he finally came back, but at this exact moment, he's banned from this house. But I can come here while he can't. He said in the chat, let's do the bug again. True, let's do that and see if it works. He has to hold this item while I go inside, and I'm basically going to carry him. Now he's going to accept, and as soon as I carry him here, it's going to be completely buggy, and you can see he can come back here as if he hadn't been banned, and it seems like the player came back right here and said in the chat, get out of here now. Sorry, but no, I'm coming in here. I'm trying. Not only that, but I did it, and Big is right in front of me, and it looks like he came here to ban my friend, but unfortunately, there's no way to ban him because he's already banned. He said in the chat, I can't ban you. Why? It seems I got banned. Guys, I simply got banned from the house, but also not. He said in the chat, how did you do that? Unfortunately, I won't say, okay? The truth is that my friend can get banned, and I can't, you know? He said in the chat, are you an admin? No, I'm not an admin. It doesn't even make sense for you to say that, but my friend said in the chat, yes, he's an admin. No, I'm not. And it seems like he just fell to the ground, not believing it. I think it's better for us to get out of here and test the next secret animations that are in Brookhaven. He said in the chat, let's go. It's better for us to leave. Really, it is. I'm coming right up front, but guys, the police officer came right here to see what happened, and he's coming after us, and I think he realized we're right here, and it's probably us who made him fall. But it wasn't. He fell for no reason. It wasn't our fault, okay? It looks like he's coming here. And guys, it's better to run away before the situation gets worse because he's coming right here and grabbing my friend, but he's coming back here to try to catch me. But unfortunately, he won't, because even if he comes here, I'm going to fly away anyway. I'm going to go down here and basically use the subway. I'm going to teleport to another station. He's getting here, but I'm already out of there. Perfect. I arrived at this other station, and you can see that I'm really far away. I'm literally on the other side of the map. Now, guys, I can finally use the next animation in peace. I'm going to click here on the right and use 7 of each ID. Exactly these. I'm going to have to copy them and place them exactly here on the right. And as you can see, I look exactly like this, with a very secret animation that you've probably never seen before. But guys, it seems the police officer is coming right here, but who just arrived here is my friend. I said in the chat, wait, where's the police officer? Because the police officer really just disappeared. He said in the chat that he forgot his car, so I stole it. And that actually makes sense. But guys, look at this animation I just got. It's a secret animation that still has some secret functions that I want to test right now. He said in the chat, where is he? You see this secret animation suddenly. He makes some secret gestures you've never seen before. But the police officer, I don't know where he is. I think he's at the other subway, or maybe he's here at this subway, but I think it's very unlikely he's here. And maybe it's not that impossible. And he just arrived here. I said in the chat, run, let's get out of here immediately. He's leaving here while the police officer is just coming. But look, we managed to get out of here successfully. But guys, I want to test the secret animation here. He walks exactly like this. It's very interesting in a way. He said in the chat, weird, true, this animation is a bit strange, but it's different. I swim exactly like this, just sideways, which is pretty weird. It doesn't make much sense to swim sideways, but okay, right? I look exactly like this, with my hand in that position, and I found this animation a bit strange. He said in the chat, now here. Oh, okay, he wants me to come this way, okay? I got here, and you can see I'm going exactly like this. I found it very different. Now I'm going to grab a house, exactly this one, because I'm going to do a very important test here. It looks like he got here too, but I'm going to grab a house, but it won't be just any house. It's going to be a house with stairs, and it's exactly this one because if I grab this house, I can do a lot of secret things here. But what I want to do today is test the animation for going upstairs, which is exactly like this. It's pretty different this way, really cool, right? He said in the chat, wait, what did he see that made him stop right there? So, he placed a ladder in that spot. I think he's going to try to climb up there, and he actually succeeded. But there's a giant spider web in that area that he's probably going to try to climb. He tried, and he really made it. Okay, that's very different. I didn't know you could climb that spider web, but it seems like you can. And there's also this other one. He's right there, just climbing. It's very interesting. And there's also a giant pumpkin in that area. But guys, I'm going to go down here because I want to use other secret animations. To use the next one, I basically have to do something very specific here in Roblox. I'm going to come here for animations, and I'm going to equip some animations. Perfect, I equipped them here. And now to use these animations in Brookhaven, I'm going to have to resize the avatar like this and click on the dot, which will show these secret animations to use here, just like this one. You see? I'm just flying in a really strange way. He said in the chat, my god, how did you do that? That's a secret. I won't tell because it really looks like I'm an admin with this animation, okay? I told him in the chat how to do the bug, and hopefully he can do it. And it seems like he managed to. He's using animations that aren't in Brookhaven, like these here. They're animations that aren't in the game, in this section here on the right. Okay, I'm going to use another one this time, which is exactly this this one. I look exactly like this. Then we have this other one, which is basically me saying, hello! There are several other secret ones here, and if you want to add me here on Roblox, just click the member button, and I'll add you here on Roblox.